Okay, what I'm going to do now is to demonstrate loading 44 Magnum with Hornady Lock-n-Load AP Progressive press. As you can see here, we've got shells that have been pre-lubed with Hornady one-shot case lube. We've got lead cast round nose 240 grain bullets, and we're using a 4-die setup here with the sizer and deprimer in station number 1, the expander in station number 2, the powder charging in station number 3, and the seating and crimping in station number 4. So the first step is to take the brass and put it in at station number 1. Camera goes up, sizing and depriming, then priming the case. We put another case in. Case number 1 is now getting expanded. Another case. Case number 1 is now getting charged. We place our bullet and then put another case in, and then we have our seating and crimping. Another case in station number 1. So there we go, we've got one completed round here, and this is a load that I just worked up, which is 4.3 grains of Winchester W231 ball powder, and this is in a 44 Magnum case with a 240 grain bullet, and it's a very nice, manageable 44 special starting load type of round. So let's continue loading. We're just going to keep putting brass in at station number 1 and have bullets coming in at station number 4. So I haven't really found the need to get set up with the case feeder, because for the amount of ammo that I load, go to the range once or twice a week, shoot off a few boxes, you know, the case feeder just hasn't really been necessary, and it's another thing to set up. But if I get involved in competition shooting, that's something that might become a necessity. But so far, I have not seen the need for that. So, another interesting thing about the Hornady press is using it with the Hornady dies. I really like their zip spindle titanium nitride coated die set. They're good dies. The zip spindle makes adjusting the depriming easy. The sizing is great. It sizes it down 1,000th less diameter than some of the Lee dies that I've used, which just provides for better neck tension. Also, the crimping, the combination for revolver loads, the bullet seating and crimping die works really well. Puts on a really nice roll crimp. Isn't as sensitive to buckling the cases. Had some problems with some Lee dies with that, but I just haven't had that problem with these particular dies. They have a nice anti-corrosion finish on them, and they definitely work well with the Hornady Lock-n-Load bushing setup as well. So we're just humming through some 44 Magnum here, loading up 50 cases, and you can see we've got our primer indicator rod sticking up out of the primer tube. I know that when my tape gets down to the bottom of the tube, that my primers are about to run out. Now in this system, you can also feel when that's about to happen, but it never hurts to have a visual cue. It also helps feed the last primer into the primer slider, which can sometimes be a problem if you don't have that weight. Not a real big deal, just something to be aware of. So you can also see that I'm using the this small pistol rotor in the powder measure. And I'm also using the pistol micrometer metering insert, which is a really nice way to adjust your charges. You can adjust them incrementally and keep these the settings, the micrometer settings that you use, for reference later, so that you can quickly re-zero in your powder setting, which I find to be a huge convenience because I'm switching over calibers all the time, and I don't like setups that take a lot of fiddling or futzing. So we're humming along here and loading a box of 50.